My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Hearthstone Arena. I had to farm up the gold for this run, god damn it. We're back on the NA account, by the way. I want to play Druid because I want to kind of try and draft into the Jade archetype. Yeah, let's do it. Oh boy. Oh right, of course, Force of Nature doesn't suck. It's effectively a doppelganger with no buffs, but a doppelganger with no buffs isn't horrible. It's not absolutely horrible. Consider the fact that a 1-mana 2/2 is pretty good, and for 1 mana, a 1/1 and a 1/1, which you get from Alley Cat, is even better. Then compare that against the fact that split statistics sometimes are better than the combination of their statistics. At 5 mana, you also have the Silverhand Knight. For 4 mana, sorry, for a 5 mana 4/4 plus a 2/2, this is the same amount of stats, 6/6, just distributed differently. Hogger? Oh, Coon! Although we don't really want too many late game cards, I suggest you pick Coon the Forgotten King, as it has the most value out of these options. Does it? So when Hogger works, Hogger fucking works, but Hogger is difficult to get to work. It's giving a huge drop in the tier score of both Coon and Archthief because it thinks they're too late game, I guess. I think Coon is too late game. I think it's going to be stuck in my hand a majority of time. It'll be a free 7/7 when I can cast it, but am I going to be top decking by the time I can cast it? If so, it is some armor at the very least. I kind of want to take Archthief Refarm, because if you get Archthief Refarm on 9 and then you play the artifact on 10, you win. Almost all of the time. But can you do that? I'm taking Archthief. Stranglethorn, 100% of the time here. I want Jade Behemoth, but this already has synergy with Stranglethorn Tiger, and Stranglethorn is on 5, this is on 6. There is a beast theming in Druid that you can draft into. Alright. Boulder Fist. I don't want this much late game. You see, it's giving it a huge drop, like a 15-point swing drop, because of the amount of late game we have. It's not Yormonger, it's Heckler. Yeah. While I usually would probably take Yormonger, would I? No, Heckler's fine. Hungry, yeah. Have a look at this. The tier score for these is usually higher than a Hungry Dragon, but we have so much late game that it's like, get some early game, please. Alright. Do we have any dragons? We have 1 dragon. Oh, it's still telling me to take the Blackwing. I'd be fine with Maiden of the Lake here. Especially considering I'd have to... Like, if I had the Hungry Dragon in my hand, I'm probably going to play it the turn before Blackwing Corruptor. Am I likely to get more dragons? No, because dragons are typically late game focused, and I don't want to pick up any more late game. I'm taking Maiden of the Lake. Ah, shit. Yeah, we'll be taking Stormpike Commando because it has an instant impact on the board. Please give me some early game. Really? Fuck. Addled Grizzly apparently synergizes well with our deck, which it doesn't, right? It would synergize well with our deck if we had... so it's got synergy with Archthief Refarm because you summon all of the mummies. Menagerie Warden because it's a beast. Force of Nature and Evil Heckler because it's a taunt. It's just not powerful enough, but none of these really are, so... Fuck off. Can I have some early game, please? I might actually have to scrap this deck. I can't questing it. Like, questing and addled both go well when they go well, but they go well if you can support them in the early game so that you can play them, and I can't do that yet. I think I need Bite. Second rate. I'm only taking second rate because I'm probably going to be that far behind that I can play it. I think I take Twilight Drake here, because if I'm not going to play anything in the early game, I'll at least play a big fuck-off Drake. Yeah. Okay, now I can take Blackwing Technician. It comes out a turn before both of my dragons. Yes. Lights Champion just for another -22. We have no spells? We have one spell. We have two spells. We have two spells. Okay. I'm taking Lights Champion. I just want a 3-drop. Have I actually seen a 2-drop this game? I'm asking honestly, have we actually seen a 2-drop off it? I couldn't pick either of the others here. I have to take Harvest Golem. Lance Carrier is not a 2-drop, and I don't have a hero power that summons a token so that I can even buff it. Thespian. We have seen a 2-drop before. It's been Thespian. Here's the fucked up thing. I have to take Thespian. I have so much late game that I can't afford to take North Sea Kraken. I have to take Thespian. Darnassus, 100% of the time. Yeah. Jade Blossom? Really? It's that low. Elven Archer, because we could use a card to smooth out our curve. That's fair. Plus it's a ping. Alright, I'm reasonable. I'm reasonable with that. Living Roots. Darnassus again. Darnassus again. Well, well, well. Suddenly everything's a lot better. Chillwind. Oh, really? It wants... Why does this synergize with Arcthief Reform? Because it summons 1/1s and 1/1s can be buffed by the... That's a rough synergy right there. I've got a lot of 4-drops. Yeah, I can take this. Lowly Squire. Yeah, I don't even want it, but it's a 1-drop. Now Blackwing Corruptor? Yeah, it's either that or Psychotron. 2 dragons I don't think is enough. I'm gonna go Psychotron here. Feral Rage removal. What? Arcthief Reform, okay, I see the bonus there. Psychotron because it won't be removed. Force of Nature because it's a bunch of minions. Silverhand Regent because it's a bunch of minions. Jungle Panther because it won't be removed. Harvest Golem because it won't be removed. Blackwing Technician, why? I don't see the synergy there. Pompous Thespian, don't see the synergy there. I guess it's just synergizing with all of my low drop cards at that point. Sure, I'll take it. Twilight Guardian. It's better than the other two by far, plus it's my 3rd dragon. Okay, so results and rewards. Let me just go quickly over to the choice overview. No, not the choice overview. Wait, hang on. No notes given. We were offered no 2-drops for a billion trillion years. We've still got 2-drops, but we've got 4 2-drops. That's not enough. I picked every 2-drop except the first Pompous Thespian that was offered to me. I picked every reasonable 2-drop. And we're still so short. I'm a sad dude about it, I'll be honest. The saddest dude. Unless, of course, we get, like, 1 Darnassus off, in which case, I'm the happiest dude.
Malfurion versus Thrall.
And that all goes back. They're all 3-drops. Motherfucker, I tried so hard. Alright. Living Roots will actually be cast on turn 1 for double 1/1. Oh, I picked up 1 of my Darnassus. Okay, if our opponent doesn't cast anything on turn 1 and doesn't have a Lightning Bolt for removal against the Darnassus, we actually ramp straight into Evil Heckler. Oh god, if they cast like a creature with 1 health, Darnassus hero power, we will fuck them up. Never mind. I think I can do this. I think they just spent their only removal. I think they kept that in their opening hand. Yep, and then they spent their only removal. Nice. Fucking nice. That's... No, okay, it hasn't got a buff. That would be a 5... 5/6. But this is a 6/5 with taunt. My opponent would hex that if they could. I have to assume. Never mind, that's fine.
Ready, sir.
Squire, attend me. Ready, sir. And here I thought it would never come in handy. Alright, I think I actually trade the Evil Heckler into the more powerful minion. And yeah, I definitely trade off this. Because now I'm terrified of board clear. Yeah, I'm terrified of board clear effects, so I want to try and play around them as much as I possibly can. That's fine. Alright, they don't have board clear effect.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop. Twilight Drake Hero Power. Pretty much 100% of the time right there. We got a doppelganger with a buff. What do you mean we're not playing Paladin? Or Warrior or Hunter. It can happen in those classes as well. Don't rain on my parade. Hello. Menagerie Warden. Oh shit, Menagerie Warden. Yeah, that'll be next turn. Menagerie Warden on a fucking Stranglethorn Tiger. We're actually gonna get the dream. Holy shit. Get hype. This deck works? What? It only works when we draw well. But it works? What?
There is a lot at stake here.
This is so good.
Join the pack.
Well played. Jesus fuck. That hurt and I was playing the winning team. Jeez. That was rough. I almost feel bad. Just having a quicker look at my deck. I keep Lowly Squire. I think I toss Elven Archer and Jungle Panther right now.
I must protect the wild.
Oh, and Stormpeck Commander, obviously. I'm obviously looking for Darnassus here, but Blackwing Technician after a Hungry Dragon is fine by me. Well, before a Hungry Dragon.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
Don't forget to tip the Tauren.
Don't forget to tip the Tauren. I had the option there to just play the Pompous Thespian and let my opponent friendly bartender into it, but if they had a... Oh god. I'm possibly going to be terrified of that. But if they had a removal spell, and then they used it against the Pompous Thespian, they get such a good trade against the Lowly Squire that I was pretty much terrified of it. Oh. That's a shame. I need to actually let that work. Stop distracting me! Because both of these are going to grow over time. I think I use my coin this turn to smooth out my curve.
I suppose.
Also, I'm very likely to end up trading Pompous Thespian plus Blackwing Technician in. Okay, we got our Denasis. I'm really concerned right now because I think if I cast this, I get blizzarded immediately. Do I? Yeah, I do. That happens 100% of the time. I think this happens, and then I hope to fuck they don't get something good. That's fine, it's just a 1-1. Obviously, if I gave them Zombie Chow and Mistress of Mixtures, that's a problematic scenario.
Drink the power.
Why? I think I know why. I think my opponent's trying to set up against a Flame Strike. Sorry, for a Flame Strike. So, Flame Strike this turn and then pick... What?! Okay.
Guide my lance.
Flame Strike does appear 50% less now, by the way.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop. I am freed from the curse. For a loon.
Obviously, we do this because it's a sick setup for Savage Raw, but also, if my opponent did remove, we had Maiden plus Silver plus Hero Power for a total of 8. Second Cone of Cold. Wow. 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 Is that your dog? Wow.
The supreme archaeologist.
Take this blade.
For the wild.
Peek and I have an ongoing joke with one another, which is both of us can do an Owen Wilson impersonation reasonably well, but only if he's asking if you own a specific object, typically a dog. Is that your dog? Wow. That's all we can do. That's the only form of that impersonation either of us can do. If I sack this, I'm actually going to lose the ability to cast the Lantern of Power hilariously. Savage Raw Hero Power, yeah, that's easy lethal.
For the wild.
For a loon.
Get him! I had to use the straight up first world problems, but I had to use the wrong shampoo today. It was fucked with my hair. It's made it frizzy as shit, and I hate it. It's the only reason that I didn't start the episode with my headphones off. Typically I do, because it's like, look, my hair is gonna look shit for a while because it's under headphones, but here's how it looks normally, and then I go around. No, not this time. I can't, like, I desperately always want to keep Harvest Golem, but I
You
can't.
asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
With a coin, Darnassus Aspirant could actually be fucked up levels of powerful for us. Come on. I don't even have a... I'm mad about this. I have 3 Darnassus aspirants. Can I have 1? I just want 1 of them.
Summoning portal.
Fuck off. I can't do anything about that. I actually have to hero power. Like, I've committed at this point. I have to hero power that next turn as well. Fuck, I hope they ping. No such luck. Next turn's gonna have to be Force of Nature, coin Force of Nature to try and give me any presence on the board. Wow. Look at all of the blue down the bottom and then just fuck all up the top. And there's multiple copies of these cards up the top and not down the bottom. Oh well. We have to pay the karma machine for what happened in the past two. You know.
It's time for a little.
Like Jupiter and Juno. You know. Against the mage, Divine Shield on Psychotron doesn't really mean that much. Although they would have to ping it and then double attack it in order to kill it, but I still think... Is this my best play? Did I just fuck up horribly? I think I might have. Because I have to double attack to kill pretty much any of these. I didn't even take Coon in the late game, so I'm gonna struggle when we get there. Menagerie Warden can copy this. It's always nice. Flame Cannon's out of the meta, by the way. Flame Cannon went out with GBG, if I recall correctly.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
Engaging TC-130, Mental Dislocator. It's too good. Like, I can't wait for a different minion with it. That's just too good of an offer already. Bite is a little bit of healing. We've got some taunts. We've already got Pompous and Psychotron. Living Roots might be enough removal to keep me around for a while. Polymorph Ping. That's actually good. My opponent slowed down significantly. I can cast a 2/2 this turn, though. It's like my best play. Is it? No. My best play is... My best play is not removing that right now. Of course, if my opponent has a Fireball, they win right now. But they're very likely to anti-tempo themselves by having to ping this.
What to do? What to do?
Okay. They just use that as a ping. Fair enough. As long as it's not a 5-mana minion, we should be okay.
Don't forget to tip your Torin.
That's not.
I taste blood.
Nor is that. Before I trade this off, I should figure out exactly what I'm doing this turn. I have to do a full clear and leave Pompous Thespian on the board to protect myself against the Twisted Worgen. So it's got to be Bite against here, attack there. I actually want the extra health as well, so I'm going to Pompous Thespian, Lowly Squire Hero Power.
Autograph. One day I'll be a real man.
I want to try and move outside the range of being killed instantly by Pyroblast. Because my opponent still has 2 cards they've kept in hand for a while. If they ping me for seemingly no reason this turn, then I know they've got Pyroblast. Well, they would ping me as a result. No, they ping the 2/2. If they're going to ping anything right now, they're pinging me. Alright. We got trouble. I can't do anything about it. I also just die, don't I? No, if I hero power, I don't definitely die this turn. But here comes the problem. Ping to the face, that's an 8/8 now. Pyro? No? Pull him up all. Well played. Sadly, I got so much of my late game really, really late. Not enough of my late game early. I almost stabilized. Like, I was really fucking close to stabilizing there. If it was not a Kvaldir there at the end, we would have been fine. Oh well. You roll the dice, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You win, you play, you lose, you play, you win, you lose, you lose, you lose. You continue playing the whole time. I mean, unless you lose 3 times in a row, which case, get next, son. Come back when you got more money, buddy.
Malfurion says throw.
For Doomhammer.
I kind of want to keep second-rate Bruiser in hand just in case I get fucked on the, I'm doing it. I'm going to keep second-rate Bruiser in hand just in case I get really, really screwed on my redraws. That was a mistake.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
So he hero powers next turn in order to buff this up. Probably hero powers the turn after as well. And I play a second-rate Bruiser. It attacks in. My opponent gets a lot of value out of the hero power by me doing that. The problem is, if I Living Roots, my opponent still probably hero powers next turn. If they get the Healing Totem or the Taunt Totem, I'm screwed. So it's a 50-50 that I'm in really bad position. Alright. I'm hoping their only turn 2 is hero power. Gimme. I mean, I will play it. Will I? No.
Talk about a nice suit.
Stop giving me my late game. Yo, it's really rude.
Freed from the curse.
The plan is next turn, hero power plus second-rate Bruiser. Because this isn't going to be removed. My opponent is not going to have, you know, their card removed from the board. So this is going to cost 3 mana. That's 1 mana. Total of 4. We even out our curve. But fuck, was it rough. Just a fucking rough day. Ho ho! You smarmy bastard. Well done. Fucking well done. That was a really good attack.
I'm not ready.
Take this blade.
Because of that attack, I'm going to go here.
Take this blade.
A lot of worse players would have gone straight face there. That denied me so many options. I'm actually impressively sad. Best kind of sad.
Give it a shot.
For the wild.
Obviously, I have to do this, because if I get to Menagerie Warden that, we win.
Side effects.
It's gonna be Maelstrom.
Trust me.
Oh, lightning. See, I need to play this as soon as possible so I can Menagerie Warden, but I really want to be Stormpiking the Mistress.
You're in trouble now. Join the pack.
+8, +4, 12. We're not far from lethal if my opponent ignores this board. They won't, mind you. But the important thing is they attack one with the Pit Fighter. The Pit Fighter gets healed back up to 5-2, and then Stormpike Commando kills it. Well, that sucked.
Feel my pain.
For the wild.
I keep getting torn a new one by Devolve. I had it happen a bunch of times recently. In the same game as well. There's like 3 Devolves or something. Still heals me on my turn, buddy. Didn't get the taunt. Nice. I can't remove that this time.
For the wild.
Like, my best removal against that is Stormpike Commando, Savage Roar, Hero Power. This is 3 damage, that's 2 damage. Total of 5 removes it.
Terra's absolute.
Fuck me. How's their deck got more late game than mine? Is there any good way to round this? I think I have to rely on them not having 1 damage.
Well met.
Reporting for duty.
That'll get healed back up at the end of the turn anyway.
For the wild.
Do I play around their final attempt at board clear? Any board clear card will clear my board right now. It doesn't matter. If they have it, unfortunately. If they fucking top decked it, I'm gonna be annoyed as shit. Nice. That's what I was relying on them having to do. That trade that they just did.
Reporting for duty.
Attack, attack. Is there any good resolution of this? I don't think so. Attack, 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 attack. Like, I always end up just with a 1-1. You know, whatever minions I use to attack will always die. And total of 8 plus... Yeah. Even if we exact kill this, we can't kill this with just our face. And they don't have any board clear because they didn't play it last turn. My only way to win this game is Arc Thief for farm. Look at this fucking deck, though. Look. All of my late game, missing. All my early game, still in my deck. And my hand, currently.
I'll take some of that.
Really? No. In a long game, the Shaman hero power is way better. Like, above and beyond.
For the wild.
Elune, guide my land.
Hopefully I don't regret this. At least give me the corrupted heal bolt or something. See, the problem with getting all of your late game early is if you do survive, you're out of late game. Piece of shit. And none of our early game cards are late game cards. So the early game cards that are late game cards are things like discover cards, draw cards, those kinds of things.
For the wild.
For Elune.
Hungry Dragon's actually super overperforming right now. We're fucked. Yep. You get to remove both of those. I will never remove the Draconid Crusher now. Like, it's actually just not possible for me.
You smell like a leopardo.
For the wild.
Attack, and then you attack that, attack my face again. You've got a 6-1. I mean, I'll remove it next turn with my hero power, but what's that worth right now? Yeah, I'm fucked. Well played.
Well played.
I play Arc Thief for farm, and I'm dead next turn. Oh, really? Really? I guess you didn't want me to have the ability to remove this?
For the wild.
Got screwed that game. Let's be honest, I got screwed in the draft. Like, before the 10th pick, I immediately was looking at the deck going, there's not enough 2-drops. And then it just continued to be like that. Yeah, we're dead, just attack us. Thank you. The shitty thing about this is I'm trying so hard to reset my statistics. And having these early, real shitty runs is just gonna severely bring that down. Can't say I didn't try. We had some cool stuff going on in this deck. I'm talking like we've already lost. We haven't already lost. It's very close. Please give me some earlier game.
Versus Jaina.
You asked.
I can't play these cards.
Touch the wild.
Especially against the mage. I can't even just hold Twilight Drake and hope that that saves me. Fuck off. Dude. Come on. This is hard.
For the wild.
It's only gonna get worse is the thing. That's it's like Arcane Intellect. No, I need to use that to smooth out my curve later because I don't have a 4-drop in my hand.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
For the wild.
Please, ping. I feel like Jeb Bush. Please clap. I need them to ping to anti-temper themselves so that I can, like, Silverhand hero power or some shit. That's perfect. That'll be a Silverhand hero power with an empty board.
Well met.
For the wild.
This summons 4/4 worth of stats and it incentivizes another ping next turn. That's why I went it over the Stranglethorn Tiger. If I had the Menagerie Warden already in hand, I would have definitely gone Stranglethorn Tiger, but I don't, so I didn't. So, Addled Grizzly plus Menagerie Warden is actually really good, because it'll give you a 6/6, a 3/3, and a 2/2. God forbid you summon something after that, it gets a double 1/1/1/1 buff. Double 1/1 buff. There we go. A 2/2 buff. Double 1/1. Also known as 2/2. Oh, fuck me. Really? You're gonna be kind of salty about this one, then.
The battle.
We managed to survive. Thankfully, our opponent only had a 3 into a 3 as well. Of course, they had a coin. Got any removal for Miko?
I wonder.
Somehow I doubt it. I think maybe turn 8 I just addled plus Psychotron. Because I'll have a lot of threats on the board. If they want to target the addled, they're going to have to target the addled with something big. Or board clear.
You win this.
Well played.
I hope they know that if I drew my early game, that would have been a fucking blowout. That's not, you know, just a stunt on them or anything like that. But I hope they know that I drew badly as well for my early game. It's not like everything was hunky-dory. We got a Darnassus.
Malfurion versus
Addled Grizzly goes back, though.
Victory or death!
I must
I have a lot of 3-drops, and that's not a 3-drop that I can play on 3 without knowing that I can protect it. Wow. That'll work. If my opponent can't remove Darnassus on turn... on that... I used to know words. If they can't remove on turn 2, or if they don't coin out a 2-drop right now, I'll get Twilight Drake out really early.
Guide my lands.
So it's only going to be a Yeti as a Twilight Drake, but that's enough.
For the life binder.
Fuck! Come on!
For the wild.
3/3 charge. Give me the Twilight Guardian. Let me give the Dragon Warrior a taste of it. No drop. I mean, this is a better Twilight Guardian, I guess, right now. Except it doesn't have Taunt. Another 4 mana 6/6. No weapon. Ouch.
I've got a huge
My goal here is to force this trade. So they drafted an upgrade. I have to assume... Oh, wow, that's rough. They drafted an upgrade. I have to assume that means that they've got other weapons in their deck. Yeah, it doesn't buff anything right now. So I can go Silverhand Living Roots Hero Power in order to remove the Corrupted Heal bot, and it develops a 3/3 and a 1/1. Or I can Bite and put down the... No. No, I do this. Thankfully, I'm gonna get a lot of this health back, because... Whoo boy!
Reporting for duty.
That could have been rough.
Once upon a time.
Fuck off. What dragon warrior am I fighting? I'm mad. Corrupted heal. Alright, so that was their other dragon. They've been holding off playing it until now, and that's a new dragon.
For the wild.
Perfect. If I get Arc Thief for farm next turn, I just play it. I have to play that my opponent doesn't have Brawl. They've got too many cards on top of me. Plus, they selected a dragon, so they've probably got a late-game dragon.
Back to work.
They tried to go Pirate Dragon. They actually tried to draft, like... That's a constructed deck they tried to draft. I don't know if I'm mad they tried to draft it or mad that it was offered to them.
Your mother was a murderer.
I'm just gonna have to play as though they're gonna trade both of those in which case I'm 2-2 on top of the board. At least they've only got that. I think I'm gonna have to take 18 damage to this North Sea Kraken. Because it's gonna go face, and then I have to return the hit with the Bold Fist Ogre plus a hero power. A hero power here is gonna save a Darnassus Aspirant. Is that worth? I don't think so. Execute. I'm fucked. I actually cannot beat that right now. The only thing in my deck that'll even slightly help me is Evil Heckler. Corrupted Heal bot. I can't do anything about this.
For a loon. For a loon.
Why is it? Look, just look again. All my late game. Here's my early game. All my late game. And there's the late game dragon they chose. Just in case you thought I had a chance, that dragon definitely still existed in the deck and I knew it. Well, in their hands. Shortest, we speed run the arena. 3-3. Real quick. That's actually kind of broken my soul for today. I think that's going to be my last run. Druid Arena run. Let's go to results and rewards. This was... as it turns out, not good. Save that. Boom. Got him. I can't even bring this over here, so... Alright, we'll close that. I'm not gonna get enough. Wait, hopefully I get 40 gold for another arena run. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wait a couple days. Thank you, based gods. Now I can play another arena run at some point. Excuse me? Can I have the gold you just gave me, please? Oh, was it already telling me that I had that gold? I just gotta win a casual 12 games before I can go back to the arena. That's me done for today. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been... God damn it. Hopefully... The first 2 games went so well. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves and hopefully we'll see you next time.